What is up? I'm live. I'm in live. How's everybody doing today? It's been a while since the cat's been on the air. Cat's been out doing some stuff, been busy. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. Thank God the heat wave's over. The humidity has gone. There's been some beautiful temperatures going on, but it takes time before anybody knows that I'm going on. But we gotta run that intro, man. So watch this. Love that intro. Love that intro. But you know what comes up after this, man? The shout outs, man. The shout outs before anybody knows I'm going live. So start my man, Erod 212, man. Express Compo Pressing Services, guys. Use the warrior code 10, get 10% off. His Instagram is ExpressCBP. His email expresscbp@yahoo.com, guys. He could submit your books to CGC or CBCS. Submissions are available for cleaning your presses, guys. Definitely use the warrior code 10. Make sure you let him know the cat has sent you. But he's going to be at Terrific Con coming up probably next weekend. So if you're going to Terrific Con, stop by his booth, man. Say hello. Tell him the cat sent you, man. Get something nice, talk to him, hang out, buy some books. That'll be great. But you know what? He also has got a website now, too. So it's expresscbp.com. So definitely go check out his website. What's going on next, man? Right here, you can use the NY Warriors code. Get 10% off. Get the geekysalsa.com. This is where you get the Warriors merchandise and Lord of the Learn Box merchandise. And 10% off on the entire website. So definitely check them out. Use that New York Warriors. Get 10% off. My girl's still on the move. Not up and running yet, but when they are, I will let you know this. When you can start using the codes on skeleton.comics.com. Where else can you use 10% off? Right here, hallstheheroescollectibles.com. Guys, go to the website. Type in BLC646 and you will get 10% off. That's right. hallstheheroescollectibles.com, BLC646, and get 10% off. Right here, man. He finally made it. He's barely over 450 subs. He's at 451. We're trying to get a couple of more because you know how YouTube is. You get over to a certain number, you lose it, you get it, you lose it, back and forth. So once we get a couple of more subs here, we'll be doing some giveaways. That's right. We're doing some great giveaways. You can also find him on his IG. It's Spidey_Paddle_Tumblers, man. If you ain't got one, you should definitely get one, man. And don't forget the link below in the comments. If you're not sub to him, go there and then you'll be entered to win. Get into the entry video and you get a nice customized item for yourself on AOK. It's a great gift or something for yourself. And what else? Right here, anytime I go live and I get a super chat or a super sticker, that will get you an entry to win this. Grogu, action figure, Star Wars, Black Series. That's right. You can win your own little Grogu with the little mechanical carrying case right there. All you have to do is anytime I go live, like I'm doing now, super chat or super sticker, every time you do it, it's an entry. So if you're a Star Wars fan, you like Grogu, man, and you want to win this, why not? Go for it. What can I say? So let's go into the chat. My man, Las Cruces, man. God bless you. You're always here, man. Thank you so much. Hello from New Mexico, man. We always like to say where we're from, man. Hello from Pennsylvania. My man, Kenneth Bird, also here. He's also getting into it, man. He always saying hello from Virginia. What is going on? And Jimmy G Comics Guy, Highline, Wolf says, woo, what's going on? Thank you for the sub, man. Subbed you back. Thank you so much. And congratulations on that win this morning. And thank you for coming here. So this is just one of the many unboxings that I do because you never know what comes into the cat's lair. It's never ending. As you can see, it's overflowing with not just comics, Funko Pops, action figures, cards, you name it. If I like it, I go out and buy it. It's just never ending. I am working on, organizing this. That's why it's still a mess. It's a slow process because it's a lot of books. And, it's slow moving, but it's moving. That's the thing. You might not notice it in this area because this is still congested, but everything that was under here, I cleaned out a lot of it. There was a lot of slabs, a lot of books and boxes, and I did clean it under here. So there is progress, but you can't see it. You know. So last weekend I went to North Carolina, not for hunting purposes, but we went down there for a family thing from my wife's side, and I ended up going to some stores. You know, while I was there. We went there for family reasons for her side, so just thank goodness that everything went well. Everything went good. So we got good news out of that. So I ended up had a chance to stop at 3 North Carolina stores in Gastonia, North Carolina. I think I said it right this time. Gastonia, North Carolina. That's where her sister moved from Charlotte, which is only half hour, 45 minutes, I would say, a drive. It's more west of Charlotte, but it's pretty much, you're right there. Charlotte's like really that close. Very nice neighborhood. Very, very nice. Everything, restaurant, stores, and everything. So I visited 3 stores. Let me just give me 1 second because I want to try to go in order. I hit one store the first day. Okay. And because I kind of went late, I was only there the weekend, but the time I went out, only one store was open, and then the next day, which was a Saturday, I hit 2 more stores. So give me 1 second. I would have been more prepared. I don't know why. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. All right. Jimmy says East Packers, Florida here. All right. So you're in Florida. I think I went to MegaCon, not this year, I think last year, for the first time. I've been to Florida before, but never for a con. But I think 2 years ago, I think I went MegaCon. I was there all 4 days. Had a great time. It was hot, and you know, it was good. This year, of course, MegaCon was at the same time they were doing C2E2 in Chicago, and I decided to go to C2E2 because I never went to C2E2. I'm trying to go to different cons, you know, to experience, you know, different cons, looking for different books, see how cons are. So considering I already went to MegaCon already, I went to Chicago for the first time and, you know, had fun there. So I'm actually trying to go like all over United States for different cons, just for the experience, to enjoy, you know, life. Not as young as I used to be. So I decided to wait till you retire to go out and do these things where I might as well do it where I'm not as young, but not as old. So I've been going out and experiencing, going different places and meeting a lot of different people, and having a ball doing it. And it's wonderful. It's been exciting. So one day, like I said, I've never been to Chicago. So that was a good thing. That was my first time in Chicago, and it was for a con. And actually drove from PA to there because that's where I live, and actually drove. That's the furthest I've ever been west. So I drove all right through Ohio, which is the next state, and then drove through Indiana and to get to Illinois, and then went to Chicago. Definitely want to go visit my friend Uncle Roman, who lives in Detroit. So definitely want to do a con there. He said, Jimmy goes, last con I attended was Star Wars Celebration 6 in Orlando when I was 7 years old, I think. Wow, that was the last con you did. Wow, okay. All right. Well, when I was a kid, you know, coming from a single parent home bringing, I can only go so far. The only cons I knew were the Big Apple Con, was in New York when I was younger. It was the only con I went to a lot. And I even took my kids there at one point. But now I've started going to New York Comic Con. This is going to be my second or third time going to New York Comic Con. Now, I'm not going there all 4 days. Couldn't get a 4-day pass. I'm only going Thursday and Friday. going to New York Comic Con. It's crazy. First time I went, it was on a one day, on a Saturday. It was packed house. It was mayhem. I never seen nothing like it. I grade my cons like I do like baseball. So I would consider like MegaCon, C2E2, New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, like the major leagues. Those are the top ones that people, you know, it's this massive crowd. You get everything. But I also love the AAAs, which is the next step down, which are just as good as the major league ones, but not as crowded. And I believe you get like better deals on comics. Major leagues, I would say you get more exclusives, but AAAs is more like you know, less people and just as good and better deals. Those are like 3-day cons. Like I would consider AAA like Baltimore Heroes Con and stuff like that. They're 3-day cons, but they're just as good. Then I got the AA. The AA's are smaller little cons that are like maybe a weekend long, you know, just a Saturday and Sunday. Again, great time to get deals. Price to get in a lot cheaper. And then you got your 1-day cons. 1-day cons I call like flea market swaps, 1-day, you know, 1-day shows, 1-day cons, or whatever you want to call it. That's how I consider it. That's how I rate everything. And 1-day cons are just as good. You can get deals and find stuff at every level when you do hunting, you know. So it's always good to hunt everywhere. Always keep an eye open because you never know where you're gonna find you know, a deal, a comic or whatever. So the first store I went to was called Gamers Alley. All right. Gamers Alley was in a shopping area. It was like in the back, free parking, plenty of parking, and it was huge. I did a Instagram live show from there to show how it looked on the inside and what they had. The place was huge. It was crazy. They sell snacks, chips, stuff like that. They even had a refrigerator for drinks and stuff, which was pretty cool. But my goal was, when I went to look at these stores, I was looking for comics. That's what I was looking for. But instead, they only had like a rack of brand new comics coming in, but they had tons and tons of everything else. Action figures, statues, Funko Pops, old-fashioned video games. It was endless. It was so much of that stuff. It was stuff that I have not seen anywhere. Great store. People were very friendly. If you get a chance, go to my IG page. On IG, I am BLC646. You should be able to click on my stories that you'll see. It's a long, like over an hour, I believe. It was getting tiring to videotape everything because I actually walked everything with the camera, and that's how big the store was. It was huge. It was crazy. They have like antique old action figures in boxes and stuff. It was crazy. So again, I was there to buy comics. Kind of disappointing that I did not even find a short box or nothing. All I found was just recent issues on a rack, and that was it. They also have video games, old-fashioned video games that you can play, which was pretty cool. They had all mechanical devices, those crane games and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna try to take. I forgot. I just took this out now. I forgot to take the price sticker off, but I did buy some when I was there while I was filming. And if you watch the film on IG, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I saw a video game. They're an old-fish video game that I love. I rarely come across it, and I said, hell with it. I'll just buy it. And what I picked up from the store was this game here from PlayStation 2 PTO. Number 4. It's called Pacific Theater of Operations. Is the book. It did have the manual in it, the DVD. I put the receipt in there. I got it right there. There's the book. I do have this game. I love playing this game. I figured I came across. I said, why should I pass this up? That I might not see it again. They had so many games. I'm talking about Nintendo games, Nintendo SCS. All right, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, tons and tons of video games. Not only that, they also were selling the booklets separate. Used booklets, they had them. If you was looking for a booklet for an old game, go check them out. They had that. They had old action figures in what you call them, bags. It was endless. It was so much. It was crazy. That's what I picked up from that store. Again, I was looking for books. You know, of course, it's like a gaming type store. They had the tables, guys were playing cards, kids, adults, everybody was there. It was a very nice store. Again, parking easy outside, not too bad. I believe I hit that store on Friday. Yes, I hit that for Friday in the afternoon, and it was kind of late to go to any other store. Everything was closed, so I ended up going to I asked the guy in the store, says, listen, you know, I see that you don't have any comics. Do you have any other comic book store here that sells comics? So he told me to go check out this other store. All right. Let me see if I can get the name, because it was a little drives away. Okay. I got it now. It was like maybe a half hour, 45-minute drive. So I decided to go over there. I went with my nephew and went to check. So the second store, which was a Saturday, ended up going to it was called Spandex City. All right, Spandex City. All right. And I went there to get some books. And again, it's like a little shopping area. Parked the car for free and walked inside. This one was a lot smaller than the other. So I didn't take any pictures. It was very, very small. But in this place, they sell actually Hershey ice cream. They actually had a little frozen thing there, and they scoop up the ice cream and put in a cup for you and everything. What's up, Strange Dog? Stuff, what's happening? So, yeah, so went in there. According to the other guy that told me, Gamers Alley told me that he should have plenty of books. I went there again. All I found was just wall brand new issue books, no short boxes, no nothing. Tables again. Again, you'll find some Funkos, some toys, this everything. Very small, very nice store, but again, no comics. What's up, Biggie Shaq? What's going on, man? How you doing? How's everything? And I picked up some books there off the wall, you know, that I saw. What's up, Brooklyn Born? What's going on? So this is what I picked up at the second store at Spandex City. What's up, Nigel? What's going on, man? So again, no short box, no long box, just what's, you know, pretty much the guy said it. You know, I asked him did if he had anything maybe downstairs or anything. He said, not just regular books that come in. So I picked up the second printing, Amazing Spider-Man number 26. What's up, Southern Comic Geek? What's going on? I picked this up because I do pick up this run. You know, this Amazing Spider-Man runs are killing me. All right, this is volume 6 of Amazing Spider-Man. I think they're only up to issue 29. And it's like already, if you want like the whole set, you're looking like at 400 books already. And you're only up to 29. The last issue, last run, I should say, volume number 5, only went up to issue 96. And that thing was like over 400 books if you want to get the whole thing. It's insane. It's just crazy. I don't know. So I picked this up. Then I found this. I can't pass up any Michael Turner Fathom. Anytime I see these books, because you know, God, rest in peace, Michael Turner with his great stuff, Fathom books. I keep finding different Fathom books, and I just love them. And this is a great. reprint. This is actually a reprint, limited edition reprint variant. So I picked that up. I can't pass that up. All right. And then I saw this. I says, I don't care. It's not the real thing. What's up, Big Will? Big Will has arrived. Picked up 2 more copies of Amazing Spider-Man 121. Can't go wrong with the reprints, man. People are buying these classic reprints. I mean, it's awesome, and people are grading these things, and they're selling. I don't know why, but I mean, they're great covers. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, if I see a 9.8 facsimile of Amazing Spider-Mans or anything like that, I would, you know, if they're like 20, 30 bucks, I would pick it up. You know, $20, $30 of basically paying for getting it graded. And then I found this one here, Hulk 180. Hulk 180, another reprint. What's going on? To be in Phoenix, what's up, brother, man? How's the auction last night? Watched a little bit, got tired. Hope you saw some books, man. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, guys. So that's what I picked up from Spandex City. Again, looking for comics in North Carolina. Immortal says Amazing Friends 15% is pricey. Yes. But you gotta understand too, all these facsimiles that they're doing, they're doing the key books. All right, they're doing the key books that are expensive books, and yeah, it makes it pricey. They're not doing facsimiles of just, you know, books ain't worth nothing. You know, they're doing facsimile of expensive books. Saying what's up to each other. So went to Spandex City. Went. Okay. So the first one I went to was huge. Again, a lot of action figures. If you want to see the store, go to my IG page for the first store. Gamers Alley, big place. Took a long time, did a video. Second one, Spandex City, very small. A guy from Gamers Alley told me to go check that store, see if there were any comics. Went, nothing. So on the way back to the house, we passed by another comic book store. And I decided, you know, if I'm passing by it again, you know, because I passed by it to get to the other one, and I had to pass by it to go back, I said, I'm going to stop by. So the third store, I should say, in North Carolina that I hit was called All Things Collectibles. Okay, All Things Collectibles. So went inside, huge store, free parking once again. The parking lot wasn't as big. It didn't look as big from the outside either, but when you walked inside, the place was huge. The place was big. I didn't do a video. I was with my nephew. I was just in there hunting. This place did have some short boxes. At least, I would say about 10 short boxes. But most of the stuff that was in the store were Funkos, action figures. And I'm talking about tons and tons of toys. Action cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic cards. They had all that type of stuff. But Funkos were immensely all over the place. It was crazy. It was nuts. Again, looking for comics. Did have some. I did dive in. I found 2 maybe books. I really didn't. To tell you the truth, I really didn't dive into the boxes that I wanted to because of the fact they had so many Funkos, and I do hunting not just for myself, for my daughters and stuff like that. And I saw some Funkos while I was walking around that my daughter might want. She's been collecting, and then I found out my younger daughter was also collecting Funkos, so I decided to look for her. So I ended up buying some Funkos at this place. All right, but I did buy 2 books from this place. I found these real quick, and I didn't have them, and one of them was the Masters of the Universe Revelation #1. This is just a regular cover there. And then I found this one here. This was I think the C cover one, #4, the last issue. So I found these 2 books there. So I found those 2 books, and then I was on the phone taking pictures, sending pictures to my daughters. Do you have this one? You know, because I didn't want to buy doubles. And I've been buying a lot of Funkos for my daughters. One daughter, she's a big Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh fan Funko collector. So that's her main goal, Yu-Gi-Oh. Found out that my younger daughter, she likes Rugrats. What's up, Scott? What's happening, brother? Hope everything well. So my daughter is into Rugrats. My other daughter's the Yu-Gi-Oh. Even my wife has Funko. She's a Betty Boo fan. She collects Betty Boo stuff, so she's got Betty Boo stuff in the house. And she even got a 3-foot stand of a Betty Boo. And she even got a real life telephone, old-fashioned style Betty Boo phone. And I even found her believe it or not, a gumball machine Betty Boo, where you actually have to put a quarter in and turn it and get gumballs out of it. It actually works. I got one of those. She has that in the room, and she's got like a whole bunch of like whole curio like of Betty Boo stuff, like VHS tapes and like little bobbleheads and stuff like that. So she got her own collection. So I found some Funkos, so I figured I'd show you guys what I picked up for my kids. I did find one Funko for myself, which I didn't have. So I'm gonna show my daughter's Funko for Rugrats. It's the only one I can find. He did say he had another one, but couldn't find it. But he figured he sold it. So I didn't know my daughter was collecting it. So I found this one, a double pair. Phil and Lily Davila. I said it right. So she didn't have this one. I told her, did you have this? She said no. So I got it for her. 2-pack. So I asked her, says which ones she has already. So she says she has Angelica, she has Chucky, and she has Susie. Tommy was the one I was looking for. I think he said he sold it. So I'm going to be a lookout for Tommy Pickles, Rugrats for my daughter's collection. So I picked that up for her. Nice thing for her. You know, like doing my daughter's getting into collections. So, like I said before, Tommy Pickles. Yeah, Tommy Pickles. My other daughter's a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So I found this one. The Red Eyes Black Dragon Yu-Gi-Oh. Red Eyes Black Dragon. I'll show you the back. There's Yu-Gi-Oh. There's the Red Eyes Black Dragon there. There's Joy Wheeler. Forbidden One 8-inch. Maximilian Pegasus. So yeah. So this is what I found here. It came with the protective case. I think the guy charged me for it too. Very nice guy though. Very nice guy, but he was talking a lot. And then I found this one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Black Luster Soldier. If it focuses, I'll tell you what it says. Funko Target Con. I don't know where that was, but somewhere there was a Target Con. Where, which state, I do not know. All right. There you go. They had the Valentine one on top, but I don't know if she had it, but it was there. And the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon was also there. I think she has that one. Baccarat, I think it's called. So I found this one. This is definitely bigger than the regular size. These are the regular size Funko. These are, I guess, the 8-inch. So found these two for her. Thought it was cool. So another Funko that trying to, collect. Put it this way, the closest I get to getting almost all of them, at least less I don't have to shop for my daughters. So I found this one. I have 2 of these already. And I bought it again because every time I find these, I'm gonna buy it because to me they're like really rare. And I'm gonna do a giveaway on one of these eventually because I think it's so cool. So if you guys ever watch the cartoons in the 80s, there was a TV show called G-Force, okay? And on the box of Funko, they don't call them G-Force. They called it Gotcha Man. Gitchy Man. So I found Ken the Eagle, which is the leader. Try and get that blare out. Ken the Eagle, as you can see. According to this, there's only 3. You got Joe, second in command, and then the Swan, the girl, the only girl in the group. There's actually 5 in the group. They only show 3. I don't know if they made 5, but this is the only one I keep finding. To me, I love this TV show. So I figured, anybody who's a big fan of the 80s show, G-Force. So I think this will be a nice, cool giveaway eventually, because I do have a lot of giveaways to give out. So this will probably be on the list. So if anybody's a G-Force fan, stay tuned. I don't know when, but you got to keep watching my channel. So found a Funko for myself on my PC. All right. I saw this. I said, I'm taking it. I don't think I have it. I tried looking up, but I found Sergeant Slaughter from G.I. Joe limited series. All right. I don't think I got him, but so I picked it up with the carrying case. Scarlet, Baroness, Snake Eyes, and Storm Shadow in the back. I think it was pretty cool. I said, why not? I collect G.I. Joes, but I collect a certain name brand. Like, for instance, I do collect G.I. Joe Pops. I collect Master of the Universes. I did collect the 80 anniversaries. The 80 anniversaries are the first appearance of the characters, and they show the book in the back of the Funko of their first appearance of what they came in. I have some Fantastic Four. I have a couple of Venomites. I do have a little bit of DC. But most of my pops I have are Master Universe and G.I. Joe second, and the rest. So I try to keep it in because there's so many Funkos, it's unbelievable. But I did find my man Sergeant Slaughter. So I thought I had that. Nice. I have those. Which one do you have, Brooklyn Born? Which ones do you have? You said you have those. Which those are you talking about? Let me turn this fan a little closer because it is getting better. All right, while Brooklyn Born is talking like that, I'm going to show my local pickups that I did from my LCS. I did stop in, I think like 2 weeks ago, I stopped in Brooklyn. I stopped in Bulletproof in Brooklyn on Nostrand Avenue near Flatbush. So I stopped in one day. I was working and just to see what they had, and I picked up some books while I was there. Down first says, what are the names of the twins in Cobra that got damaged together and one got hurt and so did the other? I know the ones you're talking about, because if you hit one, he doesn't feel it, but his brother gets it. Oh, he got the Gotcha Man. You got that one, right? You got you only have the leader one. Yeah, you can't find the other ones. I can't find the other one. Can't remember the twin brothers' names offhand right now, Scott. I know who you're talking about. Don't remember. So I was at Bulletproof, and I picked up some books while I was in there. He's got tons of books everywhere. It's crazy. If you've ever been to Bulletproof, it'll take you a long time. He has Funko. He's got comics. He's got tons of comics, but so much. So I picked up this cartoon Disney Incredible Hulk one. This, believe it or not, belongs to the Amazing Spider-Man run. They're doing a lot of these in there. These also come in black and white. These Disney ones, the black and white ones are like 1 in 100s. So they're a little more expensive. These ain't too bad. So I got the Incredible Hulk one here. I picked that up. Then I picked up this nice, again, Amazing Spider-Man number 25 one here. This is a Greg Land cover. Beautiful book to get a nice signature, because you could sign it like right on the bottom, nice space right here or right across here. Beautiful book. I had to pick it up, man. I was like, and he had another copy, so I said, you know what, I gotta get it. I said, I'm not passing that up. Then I found another one, Amazing Spider-Man, but again, a Scotty Young cover. Bulletproof is cool. They do signings. So do they really do signings? I didn't know that. It's so small. What the hell, he has space to do signings. So I got the Scotty Young cover, Amazing Spider-Man 25. What's up, Phelan? What's going on? Hello, y'all. Doc J's in the house. What's up? So I gotta pick this up, man. I'm telling you, this Amazing Spider-Man alone, just the title alone, is killing me with so many freaking variants. All right, and then I found this one, another issue 25. I forgot who did this one though. It's just getting insane. And then I'm trying to collect. I did have the original Alex Ross covers that he first did, the first group, and then he did a second wave. So I picked up my man Red Skull with the Cosmic Cube. Can't go wrong with that, man. Let me tell you something. Alex Ross kills it with these. These are freaking beautiful. And then I had to get the Green Goblin, man. Look how, that's sick. That is so crazy. I don't know how many did these. Maybe he did another 24. I don't know, but I don't have all of them yet. The first group that he had, I actually bought the whole thing as a package deal. But these, I didn't buy as a package deal. I've just been picking them up one by one. And hopefully I can get them all. And then, of course, I already had this on my pull list. Amazing Spider-Man. So I got 3 of these now. Can't go wrong with these Keys facsimile ones. It's a facsimile. You cannot go wrong. And I picked up 122, of course. Facsimile. Freaking awesome cover. So 121 and 122 have now facsimiles. Yup, they do YouTube claim sales every Friday at 7. Oh, okay. They're on YouTube? So I guess they're on the Bulletproof, right? Oh, I gotta check that out. I picked this up. I'm not a big Hulk fan. I really don't have any Hulk books, but I picked up a facsimile one. It says #1, Incredible Hulk. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I'm picking up this facsimile, so pick that up. I don't know. I just started picking up some Edge of Spider-Verse. I got this #3 variant edition. And then this is the regular cover, #4. So I got that. And then I saw this on the shelf when I was at the store, and I picked it up, man. Negative space variant. What is with is this an invasion or something like that? Anybody can help me with the title? I know what the title was. I just can't remember right now. I thought it was pretty cool. Pick that up. Amazing Spider-Man #27 with Doc Ock going all crazy. Look like he sniffed up his nose. And again, this Amazing Spider-Man has been doing these Secret Invasion. Another Disney. This is where Mickey Mouse is with Iron Man. Again, every time you see one of these Disney ones, the black and white one is the 1 in 100. Those are the expensive ones. You got to be lucky to even find one of those. Picked up #27. Variant. I'm just telling you, just variants. This is all variants. Variant 27. I'm telling you. And I did find I did find that Disney one, black and white, Iron Man one. Got lucky. Issue 28. As you can see, this is that's my books that I could pick up that I have. Another 28 variant with She-Hulk on the cover. Another one here. There's another 28 variant. I believe my man Jimmy won one of these in Brian LCS this morning. I think he I don't know if he won the trade dress or he won the version, but this is the trade. The Spider-Man #28. Amazing Spider-Man #29. And again, another Disney. This is Minnie Mouse. That's Captain Marvel. This didn't even look like an Amazing Spider-Man title, but it is. It looks more like an X-Men one, but it's Amazing Spider-Man, another variant. And I did get lucky to find another black and white. And then another issue 29 variant. They're only up to 29. 29. And I have at least over 150 books of Amazing Spider-Man. And that's not the whole thing from 1 to 129. There's still tons of missing. So you can imagine it is so tough to get every issue of this Amazing Spider-Man. It's insane. It's insane. Only up to issue 29, guys. Up to issue 29. And I have over 150 books. When does it stop? When does it stop, man? How do you get the whole thing? How do you get the whole collection? Then you got those black and white ones, those Disney ones, which are not on the shelves to get, and then you got to, pay to get them. It's crazy. So that was my haul from North Carolina. That was my haul for my LCS. Now I'm going to show you some of my whatnot wins on Erod's 212 whatnot. Okay. All right. Let's go over here. All right. During his whatnot live sale, he does free giveaway. So I did win a free giveaway, and I won this Midnight Suns #1. Cool cover. I won that. So thank you, Erod. Can't go wrong. Like it. And what I won off of him, I won some more Alex Ross covers. I got Thanos. That's a nice looking Thanos, man. All right. The White Queen. See that? Got the White Queen. How many of these? I think there was like 24. I'm guessing. Got Fisk, man. Fisk. There you go. Alex Ross Fisk. Picked up this Spider-Man Wolverine cover, Virgin cover. A Scotty Young X-Men #21. Another Scotty Young cover. Nice, beautiful Virgin cover. Don't know what title this is. Awesome. Had to have it. And then had to pick up issue 23, Amazing Spider-Man. Again, another variant. Amazing Spider-Man. It's just crazy trying to get these books, but I try. On volume 5 of Amazing Spider-Man that ended at number 96, I have a little over 400 books. Over 400 books of that title, and I still not complete on that. I gave it a good shot, and it only went up to issue 96, and I got a little over 400. So can you imagine how many books I'm missing? It's got to be like maybe 500, 600 books. I don't know. I have to check to complete that set. It's insane. It's just insane. I'm already at the 150 mark, and this volume 6 is only up to 29. It's hard to keep up, man. It's hard to keep up. So that was a whatnot Erod, and I had another lot that I won from Erod. Another whatnot win from Erod. Love going to the channel. If you don't know who Erod 212 is, all right, he's on Tuesdays, Attack on Tuesday, they call it. He's on first, I believe, around 7:30. Then after him, it's Very Gary. Then they got the Pressable Defects now on Attack on Tuesday. And then after him is David Ryder. All right. So I picked up Jeff Loeb, Superman, Batman #8. Turner cover. a Michael Turner cover. Couldn't go wrong. Couldn't pass this up. I do collect these. So this was a nice pickup that I didn't have. Another Amazing Spider-Man Virgin cover. Can't go wrong with that. Also, I pick up G.I. Joe books when I get a chance. I couldn't pass this up, man. I could not pass up this beautiful Baroness right there. Oh my God, that is crazy. I seen this book so many times. I said, and I finally had the opportunity to get my copy. So he had some older books, and which I don't collect this title, but I guess I'm gonna start. I should have. I collected back then, and then I got rid of it. But I think I'm gonna get back into it. And I picked up Ghost Rider, first series, number 5. I believe the first appearance, I think, in this book. I do not know exactly who, but it's either this one or number 6. They have a first appearance. I don't know which one. I got Ghost Rider number 6. So pick that up from him. Wasn't expensive at all. Again, another Amazing Spider-Man, the Lobo cover variant. Look at that. That's just killer. So I'm telling you, there's tons and tons of Amazing Spider-Man. It's like never ending, just nonstop. Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows. I had to pick that up. Sketch cover right there. J. Scott Campbell. Can't go wrong. And Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 300. I forgot. Damn, I'm drawing a blank. I know Huge. I think it's Huge. His name I forgot. I just drawing a blank, but yeah, picked that great book right there. And then the last one I picked up is a Spawn 209. You know, and that was my haul from Erod 212. So if you guys don't know, go check him out on Whatnot. So I did the Funkos. I did my North Carolinas. I did my Whatnot. So I went hunting on an auction for some slabs. I always got to find some slabs. So I did find some slabs. Let me try and go in some type of order. Hold 1 second. All right. I was on Comic Links auction. I sent some books in. I had some slabs with me when I went to C2E2 to trade, but I didn't feel the vibe of trading slabs at C2E2. I should have hung on to them and did trades at Heroes Con. I think I had a better vibe there. So next time I'll probably take some slabs with me to do trades at Heroes Con. So I decided I had like 12 slabs with me that day, and I didn't feel like carrying them back to my room. So I ended up going to the table Comic Links and just dropping them off there. And I sold them on Comic Links auction. I could have used them and did them on my auction, but it's been kind of slow. Everybody's watching too many auctions. It's getting tough, but I still do them from time to time. And, you know, I didn't want to carry them back to the room. So I sold those there. And so I used the money to buy some other slabs that were on there. So I found this. Super Friends. And look what it is. It's a Mark Jewelers insert. Super Friends number 29. 40 cents book. I collect the Super Friends run. I'm 1 book away of having every issue. The only issue I'm missing is number 7. Number 7, of course, if you don't know, is the first appearance of the Wonder Twins. That's the only book that's left that I don't have in my collection. I do have these books, and I was sending in to get graded eventually. I was going to grade this whole collection. But I found the Mark Jewelers one because I don't have the Mark Jewelers insert. So I says, you know, those are rare. And anytime you find these Mark Jeweler inserts, they're not in great condition, especially kids comics. Super Friends of Kids comics, you're not gonna find in great condition, and then Mark Jewelers on top of it made it to me more rare. And I collect. Not only do I collect the price variants, the Canadians, you know, the pens and stuff like that. So Mark Jewelers insert will look nice if I can get my other copy and maybe come with the same grade or higher grade. That would be cool. So I picked this up, and I already know what the grade because I paid for it. And this is the grade I bought it at, 9.2. And it is a white page, guys. 9.2 white pages. Is the back. So again, this is what made me get it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not pay much for this book. I can't remember what it was, but there was another Mark Jewelers insert in there, and I got outbidded on the last one. So I got a 9.2, which I'm happy with, and it's a Mark Jeweler. That's key. All right. So I'm happy with that. 9.2. Good grade. It's a good grade. And then I found this one. Super Friends, again, Mark Jewelers insert. Wonder Twins Christmas backup story. This is a 50 center. This is issue 42. All right. Nice issue. Again, Mark Jewelers, kids comics, tough to get. I try to find these Mark Jewelers in the wild, and they're always beat to hell. So to get decent copies of Mark Jewelers and a cartoon one too, man, it's tough. So I picked two. At least I got two, and the grade on this one is I got a 9.0. 9.0 white pages. I'm thrilled to have these, and I do have these books. So imagine if I can get the one I have, and it just happens to come out the same grade. I'll have a pair, 9.0, maybe the other one be 9.2 of the inserts and regular copy. So I didn't even know these come in Mark Jewelers inserts. So got that. All right. Let's see. I got 4 more slabs. I got 4 more slabs, guys. 4 more, and we'll be done. All right. So the next one that's coming up, Thundercats. Another. I believe I got every issue. Maybe I think I got every issue. I do have grade. I'm starting to grade these. The Thundercats are funny because the Thundercats issue number 2, I have the direct. I have the price variant. I have the newsstand. I got 3 copies. They're all different, and they all came back the same grade. All 3 of my Thundercats number 2, I believe, came back all 9.2s. So they all came back the same grade and different copies. So again, this of course is the direct edition one here, issue number 3. I decided to bid on it because I says if I get a good deal, and if I have the newsstand, hopefully, if not, then because people buy these Thundercat ones, it's always great to go on the collections. Who doesn't like Thundercats? 80s TV show. And the grade I got this one, number 3, a 9.4 white pages. So I'll take that any day. Again, these cartoon type TV shows, 80 TV shows are tough to find in good grade. You could find a book, but are you going to get the grade? I mean, people buy these up and they have them in their PCs. You just don't see them. Everybody has the main ones, but every time I go to a con and stuff, I'm always going into the G.I. Joes, the Super Friends, the Thundercats, any 80s cartoon type things, Transformers, I try to pick up. So picked up a nice 9.4. Hopefully when I set mine in, hopefully I got a newsstand one that would, and hopefully comes back a 9.4, 9 high. It'd be nice to be paired up. All right. Next book up, I have another Thundercats one. This is the newsstand edition. As you can see, this book came out in '88. This is Thundercats number 22. You can see the newsstand right there. So again, guys, I collect not only the direct and the newsstand. So when you're out there, if I see books and I'm going through a short box and I see a newsstand and a direct, I pick both up. I try to get direct and newsstands, price variants, Canadian price variants, whatever I can get, I pick up. So I picked this up again. Nice issue. I would love to get this. I think I have every issue, but I would love to get this complete, graded and completed. Again, 80s. I'm an 80s kid, they grew up in the 80s watching television. So this is a kick for me. Another 9.4 white pages. Guys, don't forget, 9.4 is a near mint book, guys. Near mint book. I'll take a 9.4 into this collection and I'll be happy with. Don't have to be a 9.8. 9.6 is a good. I mean, if I get a high grade, yeah, but 9.4 is a perfect grade for this type of 80s book, especially Thundercats. Got 2 more slabs to go, guys. 2 more. We're almost done. All right. Here we go. Booyah. All right. Another Thundercats. Newsstand edition, 88. Last issue, guys. This is the last issue. So the last issue of Thundercats was number 24. So I think I have this book. I think this was the last book I needed, but I think I got all Thundercats. But again, newsstand edition, picked it up. Can't go wrong. And the grade on this is 9.4 again. White pages. Near mint book. Last issue. Always the first and last issues of any run that you collect are usually the ones that you want to get. Of course, the number 1 issue means the first, starting, and the last issue, because a lot of times a lot of people don't collect to the last issue. They collect some and they stop halfway or quarter way or whatever, but they never get to the end. So it's always picking up the last issues, and a 9.4, I can't go wrong. So not bad. I didn't pay much. Again, I really didn't pay much because I had books there and I used it to buy books. But the main book that I was hunting for, that I used most of my book money, was for this book here. This book is an upgrade. I have a lower grade. I bought it raw. I swear to God, I had it pressed out by Erod, cleaned and everything. I looked at the book. I said, this book is going to come back the grade I wanted. The grade I wanted was a 9.4, and it did not come back a 9.4. It came back a 9.2. I was this close. This was the closest I ever got to get to that 9.4 in this book. I had lower ones. Some I sold them off, because I kept upgrading. And I still got the 9.2. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take the money that I had, and I'm going to go for it. And hopefully I win. And I went for the grade I wanted. It's from a 9.2 to a 9.4. And I got the book at my 9.4 grade because my collection that I have is, I'm trying to get the same grade across. And this one just finally filled in the spot. So what did I pick up of grade 9.4? Well, this is what I got to me. And what I paid for fair market value was way under fair market value. So I think I made out really, really great on this. And the big book, to me, it's even though it's just an upgrade, it's still a big book. This is what I got. X-Men 129, 1980. First appearance of Kitty Pryde. And come on. There you go. White Queen, Emma Frost, Sebastian Shaw, Mastermind appearance. And I already told you with the grade. That's the grade I wanted. And look at that. White pages on top of it. I could not go wrong. I'm stoked to have this. I've been trying to get this stupid 9.4 for the longest. The price of this book is everybody always, charging. Even fair market value on the book was expensive, but people go above that. Okay, they always go above the fair market value, so you don't even get a deal. I tried getting it raw. I thought I had it to a 9.4. I swear to God, it should have been a 9.4, but I got a 9.2. But I finally got my 9.4 X-Men 129. So it's gonna go on the PC. It's gonna go right into my collection, right across the board as a 9.4. I'm trying to get 9.4s for a certain number. I believe 143, X-Men 143 to, I say X-Men 102 to 143. All right, I'm gonna do that. X-Men 102 to 143. I'm looking for 9.4s or higher, but 9.4 is the lowest I would go. That's tough. All right, 9.4 is a near mint book. I'm happy with that. I don't mind 9.6s, but there's a couple of more issues that I need to complete that 102 to 143 9.4. All right. Slowly but surely I'm getting there. But I'm this was a big step, and I'm gonna see if I can complete that. If I can. From 144 and higher, from 144 and up is 9.8. That's what I have. Most of them. And that reaches from 144 to like maybe going as far as issue 300. That's my goal in that area, and that's tough too, to get 9.8s. Especially now, the prices on X-Men books are just getting tougher and tougher to pick up, especially the key books. But I'm happy with this. This is great. Perfect. I'm stoked to get this out of the way. So now my goal is to fill in the other blanks of a 9.4, the X-Men, to get. I don't remember what issues. It's a couple of issues left that I need to get 9.4s. I believe there's one X-Men book I don't even have yet. I forgot what issue number it is. I think it's issue 109. I think I do have 102, but 102 is a 7. So I'm looking to get a 9.4, and that's an upgrade. And I believe the other X-Men book that's a low grade is 121, I believe. 121, I have a 9.0, so that has to be upgraded too. But again, also, these books, not only are they direct, I believe there are also newsstands copies out there. So if I come across a newsstand copy of a 9.4, you better believe I'm going to get it. The only book that I have a direct and a newsstand, which is the same grade, which is a 9.8, I believe it's issue 144 or 145. That one I have 9.8 in a direct and newsstand. It's the only book I got that I got a 9.8, and I got them both. So this, I'm stoked. This was not cheap, I'm telling you right now. But I did get it below fair market value, so I'm happy. They sold 2 of these on the auction. I missed out on the first one. Okay. I could have bid it on it, probably would have won it. So, but I seen that we're selling another one. So I took a gamble and says, all right, so I'm not gonna bid on this one. The guy won it, all right, for that price that he had it. So I don't know if I would have bid it, it wouldn't have went up high. I don't know. But at least I know how much he wanted for. So it gave me an idea of when this one came up, I said, let me bid just as close as the other guy did, just slightly lower, like maybe $10 lower than what the other guy did. And I won it for that price. So I won my book $10 cheaper than the other guy did. But it gave me an idea how much. So, I took a gamble of nobody outbidding me and how much this book was going for. and I won it. So, you know, good for me. So those are my wins, and that's it. Most of these are just all PC books. I think I hit a home run. It says great book, X-Men. Thank you, appreciate it. I know you guys are not. I don't know if you guys are into the '80s cartoons, but eventually, I will be upgrading. You know, when I'm doing my Thundercats, my Super Friends, my GI Joes, my Transformers. When I start grading those and I stop upgrading, then I will be selling, of course, my solo grade. So I don't know if you guys into these, but that's what I will be doing. Thank you, Liz Crucis. So Cruz says, great slabs, big lionhead. Thank you so much. Yo, the prices that I paid for these Thundercats and Super Friends were, let me just say, they were a great deal. A great deal. One of them was really, really awesome deal that I got off of it. I didn't even, it's like the price I paid for it wasn't even paying like the slab. I was basically paying for the book, so I got lucky. But people were bidding on these, but I still got them at a great price. A 9.4 white pages, Thundercats. So it's to me a great grade on Thundercats. You know, 9.4 Super Friend. Even though these are not 9.4s, but it's the Mark Jewelers what got me. And it's a good grade, 9.0. Mark Jewelers are rare. 9.0 Mark Jewelers Super Friends to me is really rare. I don't know. I haven't looked them up. Maybe I look them up on eBay and see, but I doubt it. But if I do find a Mark Jewelers upgrade, I will. 9.4 white pages. That was a steal right there. But again, these come back in also newsstands and direct. So I don't know what I have to check. And then the other one right there, so from Mark Jewelers 9.2, I'd take it all day. And that's my haul. It took a while for me. There's a lot of stuff been piling up here, and I really need to go through these books because I've been trying to organize it, especially this Amazing Spider-Man run, the ones I'm doing now. I actually had filling a long box of this title alone, and it's already like halfway full. And I'm only up to issue 29. And I got to take all these and put them in the box. And, you know, sooner or later, that box and before I'm doing another long box of Amazing Spider-Man. It's just insane. And that's it, man. Appreciate everybody. Hour and 7 minutes. I went through this haul. Thank you so much. I will be on later on tonight at what is it, 3 hours? No, is it 3 hours? Yeah, 8 o'clock, 3 hours. Just doing a quick auction by myself, like I usually do when I first started. Just gonna throw up some slabs. You know me, it's slab books. You know, if you come down, hang out, see if you see something, maybe you get a you know, break. You know, again, never know. Just keep checking. You know, the auctions. You know, I only try to do an auction at least once a month because to me it's out of hand. You know, if guys want to do auctions 2-3 times a week, you know that's on them. But I do mine once a month, and it's just the money just to go back into my collection. And for me to find time to even do auctions, you can see it's try to find time to do any videos, unboxing videos and stuff like that, and put this away, and just it's never ending. Chuck White, what's up, Chuck White? First time here. Chuck White, nice books. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Again, guys, don't miss out on my free giveaways, guys. Free giveaways. Let me show you the free giveaway for people who just showed up. If you guys doing a show like now, any super chat or any super sticker when I do a live show, including this one, gets you an entry to win this Grogu Star Wars Black Series, or a super sticker and a super chat. Anytime you do one, it's an entry. Not only that, am I doing more giveaways? That's right. Hold on a second. Where is my brand? What happened to my video? Wait a minute. Something's missing. Something is missing. I am missing something. My free giveaway number 28. Where is that? Hold on, people. I screwed up. Hold on a second. I forgot to do this. This is donated by Brooklyn Born 718. All right. This is link is below. It's called free giveaway number 28. All right. You could just go on the video, enter on that video, and you will be entered to win this 9.8 Batman issue book right here, which was donated by Brooklyn Born 718. So don't forget to enter. The link is below. Go on that video, enter that free giveaway 28. Again, this is like never-ending giveaways. And Spotty Power Tumblers, guys, we're doing his 450 sub giveaway. The link is also below on that. Go to his video, like, and you'll be entered to win a customized item. Could be a coffee mug. It could be a whatever it does, a coaster, a mug, a tumbler. Or he's also going to be doing some giveaway, some stuff away. So if you haven't subbed to him, go in the link below. He does great stuff. You can get something personalized for yourself or as a gift as an AOK. And like I said, the free giveaway 28 is only shipped within the United States. But if you're out of seas, if you're in Canada or you're in Australia or South America, you can still enter. But if you win, just tell me somebody who's in the States and I'll send it to them as an AOK, which has happened. I had my man Mark Cuddy from Australia win it, a slab, and he sent it to my man Chris Carolina Chris, and he sent him the slab. I sent it to him, and he was happy to get it. So, yeah, you can still enter and play. Why not? Just have it sent to somebody in the United States. You can still enter, you know. Just send it as an AOK. Kendra Bird, they're saying what's up. So if you're not sub, please do sub me up. Hit that bell button so you know when I go live. I will be back on in about 3 hours. Again, I sell slab. That's all I sell. I do sell books if I ever get a chance to go through this mess. They got some books. But again, guys, I sell slabs, and every time you buy a slab from me, I put in a Hot Wheels car. That's right. So every slab you win from me, you get a Hot Wheels car. I put in at least 3 slabs in one box. 3 slabs in one box, which means 3 cars. You pay 1 shipping price, which is awesome. Why pay for 1 book for shipping if you can fit 2 more and you get a car for each one? I mean, how awesome is that? I mean, and that's pretty much it, man. If you ain't sub, please sub me up. And if you want to look for me on IG, my IG is BLC646, which you can see right there. That's how it's spelled. You'll find me on IG there. You'll see all kinds of stuff. And that's pretty much it. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. If you got any comments, please put comments down in there. I will answer back. I always like to hear what people think of what I picked up, what they like, what was their favorite book. Do they collect? Do anybody out there collect Super Friends? Do anybody collect Thundercats? Would you like to see, once I start getting more books graded, that's what you're going to see. What you see me, books that I get graded and I upgrade, those are the books that you're going to see on my auctions. So, yes, I do modern books. I do Bronze Age books because I'm always upgrading a lot of my books. It's never ending. I still have not even paid for my Terrificon signature books from last year. And Terrificon's coming already like next month. I haven't even paid for my order because of the fact is I sent in, I don't know how many books I sent in, but I had different signatures on that order. So they have to get all the signatures on all the books. And once they do that, then I'll send the payment. So it's been taking a year, and it's not because of the company that's taking care of it. It's the people who are signing the books. They're being a pain in the ass, so you can't get them, or they just don't feel like signing. It is what it is. But they're gonna keep trying until they, the guy decides to sign books, and that's the case with that. And I haven't even paid for my books for Heroes Con. That was like over a month ago. I haven't paid for that yet because I forgot to put down my payment information. I got in contact with them, and they're kind of busy right now because they're at San Diego Comic-Con, And once they get that, then I'll send my payment and that will get processed. So that's probably gonna be another month maybe. I've seen some people getting the Heroes Con signatures back now. They've been watching the videos, but that's my fault. But was busy and having a good time. So what can I say? And I will be going to New York Comic Con only for 2 days. We'll only be there Thursday and Friday, and that is it. Hopefully that's the end for me, the cons this year, so I can catch up and recuperate. And hopefully next year I will be off, for some more cons and more hunting. And that's about it, man. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Again, hopefully guys come back 8 o'clock, just to come by, say hello, take a look at what I have, man. You might be something in there that you might want that, pretty cheap, like I said, I do the best I can shipping wise. 3 slabs, you get Hot Wheels for each car. I mean, what more can you do? And I'll be by myself, so it'll be quick. Me just hanging out more. It's not that many slabs, and that's it. So what I always like to say, man, be safe, keep hunting, and like the cat is out.